there's always just odds and stuff on a 100-acre property to do and work with. They had a whole staff of people always on the property working, doing things. So just doing things like that, delivering groceries to people, like we do an Uber Eats, stuff like that.
About 4 years ago, Brandon Halverson could have been your Uber Eats delivery driver. Now he makes his unparalleled return to the NHL from an injury-riddled rock bottom.
Ended up getting surgery on my knee, and then I was crutching on my boot on my other leg. So I was pretty banged up, and then after that whole recovery, then that's when I hurt the wrist and during the off-season training. So that was right before I was leaving for the following year. So those were the injuries that kept me out for 2 years.
Halverson's journey to Tampa Bay began long before he joined the organization. Along with picking up side hustles, the netminder turned to help a local farm.
I had a cast on one hand, couldn't do anything on that while I was trying to put together a horse barn with 150-pound mats, and I was only using one hand, so that was fun.
The Traverse City, Michigan native settled in Florida to get healthy, and he got to watch the Bolts along the way.
The family I was working for, they would get box seats and stuff, so I was coming to the playoff games here and watching the whole time. No, it was, nothing I could do, I was just like, it was fun to watch, and it was cool to see them. I remember watching the Toronto series. I think it might have been 2 years ago, but I was here. I was just watching the playoffs, and I was like, I know I still have a chance. I know I can make something of this.
Halverson credits his goalie coaches for his new 2-year NHL contract.
Luckily, I had a great goalie coach in Orlando, Kraser, who got me going, helped me out a lot there, and had a great goalie coach during the summer, John Elkin, who's done a lot for me over my entire career, and has really been there for me and never given up on me.
A motivated Brandon Halverson grinded to continue his summer training with goaltending coach John Elkin.
Like I said, he's had to scrape by, find enough money to put gas in his truck, to fix his truck. At times I'd be able to put him up, but if my house was full, he'd have to, find a place to stay and pay some rent.
From there, all roads led to Orlando. Halverson asked for a second tryout opportunity with the organization just last season. His goalie coach with the Solar Bears, Nathan Craze, speaks about the experience.
At the beginning, he was number 3, and I expressed to him as like, I understand that you want to play and you want to get games and you believe that you can help the team win, but at the moment, you have to be patient.
After a stellar first season on the first year of his AHL contract with Syracuse, Halverson had set a lofty goal at the start of this year, despite not being signed to the big club.
Playing the NHL, that's my goal. So, it's been a long road for me. I feel like I'm never going to be satisfied and never going to be happy in life unless I hit that goal.
Syracuse goalie coach Max Vaillancourt had to put a leash on the 28-year-old from time to time.
He's the one that wanted to do the video. He's the one that wanted to get better, and that makes my job a whole lot easier. He's the type of guy where you have to hold him back. Sometimes you get guys where you got to push him a little, but he's more of a guy that I had to hold him back because we would have been at the rink till 2 a.m. if it would have been up to him.
Fresh off AHL All-Star status, in a game he had to miss in Palm Springs, California, Brandon Halverson earns a second chance in the NHL.
Been grinding for too long and been wanting this for probably more than a lot of people. So and if it happens, I can die the next day and be happy. My soul will be able to rest. So that's kind of where my head's at.
For the Lightning Audio Network, I'm Jared Johnston.